Hey guys, Steven here back with another video, and today I'll be teaching you how I get most of my views. Actually, like around 80% of my views come from this. It's something called SEO, search engine optimization. Basically, 80% of my views come through the YouTube search, not my subscribers, not through, featured videos or like recommended videos, but the YouTube search. And I'm just going to be teaching you the process of what I do when I upload a video, how I deal with, tags, descriptions, titles, and that sort of stuff. It's pretty simple, to be honest. I use something called vidIQ to help me. I used to use other services, but I think this probably is the best. This video is sponsored by them, but it's just a win-win for me just because I already use it anyways, and and this video is highly requested, so I thought I'd make a video on it with vidIQ. So first of all, if you want to download vidIQ, it's in the description. They have like this extension thing for Google Chrome, and it just basically has your YouTube shortcuts. It has some of their own vidIQ shortcuts, so like subscriber insights, stuff like that. And it's actually in a lot of places around your YouTube dashboard, around your end cards, stuff like that, just like everywhere. When you play a video, it has the stats next to it. You've probably seen that before, but it's integrated everywhere in your YouTube browser thing here. Also, I have a paid plan. There are free features in the free plan, but some of the stuff I'm doing may require a paid plan. You can check that out for yourself. You can easily follow this video without having vidIQ. vidIQ is just there as a tool just to help me, just in case I don't know what keywords to place. And just for research, in all honesty, I've been using vidIQ for around a year now, but before that I was using no vidIQ as well, so it works either way. So I'm just gonna upload a random video I have. Let's just upload this, right? And this is just a clip. Pretend this is your video, and pretend the video is how to grow your YouTube channel. I want to first recommend you guys to learn how to title your videos, because I don't think a lot of people actually know. You want to type your videos like as if it's an essay title, you know what I mean? So like imagine someone's grading the grammar, grading capitalization, stuff like that. So when you write a title, don't write it like this, like that, or like how to grow a YouTube channel, something like that. I see this a lot on YouTube, especially with the younger audiences, the younger creators. They don't know how to spell, or they're just lazy with their titling and stuff. It's very important. Treat it as a blog post, treat it as an essay, treat it as valuable work, because YouTube videos are basically your portfolio of what you're providing. So when people like see your videos and they see that's unprofessional, and they see that the other videos are titled unprofessionally, they'll look at that as well. And when you go through the YouTube search, you want to click on something that looks very, well made. Something that has a bad title probably isn't the best thing to click on. So just pretend it's how to grow your YouTube channel. So usually I'll just do like basic, just like the topic by itself, and then I'll find a subtopic to kind of fill it in as well. What I mean by subtopic is another phrase that I can add after the initial title. So what I say is like maybe tips and tricks for beginners or something like that, right? I don't want to just leave it as how to grow your YouTube channel. If you're doing like a gaming video like Call of Duty supply drops, you want to say what you got in that supply drop, or maybe my best yet. And you want to learn when to capitalize all the letters, when not to. Sometimes it looks better when everything's capitalized. Sometimes it looks better when nothing's capitalized. I see a lot of people just like only like just doing it all capitals, which I understand, gets you views and stuff like that, but it just doesn't look professional in my opinion. So this is how I would do it. Let me just stick to the initial, and then tips and tricks for beginners. And one thing I like to do is also add the year, just because people search that up. Obviously, if you're doing a different genre, different type of video than I am, you won't have to do 2017. A lot of people like to search up tutorials in the year after, the most updated ones. But if you're doing entertainment, gaming, beauty and stuff like that, you can add other stuff like, I don't know, like unboxing, or, haul, or skits. Or some people like to do funny or not clickbait, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the basic rules for me. I usually do that. So I'll add just the main topic, just general statement. I'll add something more specific, tips and tricks for beginners. That's just a good phrase that I can see a lot of people searching up. A lot of people search up tips and tricks. A lot of people search up how to grow a YouTube channel for beginners, stuff like that. So I thought it'd be, you know, pretty good. Now to the description. I think that's the hardest part. People get really lazy. So I'm gonna write it down how I usually do. I usually do learn how to grow your YouTube channel. So right there you can see that the title is already in the description. You don't want to just copy paste the title into the description. You actually want to write like a short description, actual description, not just copy and paste. You know what I mean? Write this as a description, like how you write an Instagram caption. So learn how to grow your YouTube channel using these tips and tricks. This advice maybe can help you out whether you are a beginner or expert. See, so already you want to repeat some of the stuff in your title, in your description as well. That helps out a lot in SEO. So if you see here in the paid plan for vidIQ, you can see it says keywords and descriptions right here. So keywords are the tags basically. And so usually what vidIQ wants you to do is add the same, or at least 5 tags in your description. You obviously don't want to copy and paste them. You want to incorporate them somehow in a body of text. So something I would do is now just look back at my video, see what kind of advice I gave. It's different for everyone. If you're talking about like a comedy sketch or something like that, maybe you're doing a challenge video, a reaction video, just give overall background knowledge on maybe the setting, what type of video, like if you're doing a reaction, what's the video about, be very specific, type down words that you think people would search up. So here you can see I said advice right here. I think a lot of people search up advice, right? YouTube channel, people search up YouTube channel a lot. Beginner, expert, people search that up a lot. And now the next thing I'll do if I get stuck with the description is I'll just search up my initial title, and then I can just see some of the suggestions right here. Obviously you saw fast right here. If your advice actually helps you grow it fast, obviously write it. If it doesn't, you can't really write it down because that's, that's bad. Because I know my advice probably works, I'm gonna write, this can help you grow your fan base really fast in 2017, getting you more subscribers, likes, views, and watch time. So because I am a tutorial channel, and because a lot of, things that I probably am mentioning in this video are about likes, views, subscribers, the stuff people want to, talk about, the statistics of stuff, I'm going to type that down. If I'm making a gaming video about FIFA 17, I would write every single player that was kind of mentioned in the video, every team that was mentioned in the video. If you collaborated with somebody, mention them in the video as well. If you did some sort of challenge, mention that in the description. Usually my description is this long. I'll have a link to something because I always do reviews and technology, software and stuff like that. Yours might be different. So let me just write down a description for people who are doing like beauty channels, just like a different example, a different perspective of how it would look like. So if I was doing like, let's just say a clothing unboxing, I would say in this video we do an unboxing haul, because that's another key term that you can add. I'm pretty sure that is like, I'm not really familiar with it. I'm gonna go to the YouTube search here and just search up what's trending and stuff like that. Clothing haul, so people kind of like try on. We do an unboxing clothing haul that consists, I don't even know how to spell anymore, man. So I'm using Grammarly for the, fixing the mistakes here. That consists of jeans, shorts. This sounds very, maybe too professional. T-shirts, sweaters, shoes, and more from brands like, Vans, Steven Van subscribe, Nike, Hollister, that you can try on, see another keyword, this summer 2017. So this adds another 2 keywords, summer in 2017, and adds a lot of brands that people may be searching up. Maybe someone wants to search up, Hollister unboxing haul, And then what I do is I list every single item that you picked out, every single item in your unboxing, and then describe them one by one. So Van shoes, and I say they're comfortable, it's cheap price tag, stuff like that, and just do that for every single item. If you're doing gaming videos, what I recommend is go through your video, and at any entertaining point in the video, you want to write down a timestamp. So maybe at like 54 seconds, Messi scored a goal. This just adds a lot of other keywords that will help you in the search. So just try to put as many keywords, as much relevant information. Don't spam. Don't just copy and paste the tags that you get and put it in there. Try to fit it with a description seamlessly and make it feel natural. So if I were doing this right here, just like continue off, I would do something like summer clothing haul unboxing. Let's see what people do when they say try on haul. So let's say try on haul unboxing for back to school. Maybe make it time sensitive, make something that's relevant to now. So if there's a trend, make it to now. Obviously, you would have to determine that before recording the video, but if you see that it fits at that point in time, do that. Sometimes the videos I make, the topic doesn't really fit well because it's not relevant. Not a lot of people search it up. So what I'll do is I'll kind of alter it so that a lot more people will be interested in clicking that video. Like, since it's around summertime and it's almost back to school time, it makes sense to add that sort of stuff. You may not notice that you're talking about a topic in your video until you watch back at it. Maybe you were, doing an NBA 2K video, you're just talking with your friends, and somehow the discussion of player ratings come in, like predictions. You can add that in as well. Just find things in your video that you find relevant and you think people would want to search up in this time, like at this very moment. So for this video, for what I'm titling it, it's probably going to be something around how to grow your YouTube channel using SEO, or how I got 7 million views through SEO, how to get more views and subscribers using SEO, something like that. It's gonna be like that, and there's gonna be 2017 at the end to make it time sensitive. So that's basically it for the title and description. Now it comes to tags, which I think is the easiest part. I do tags very quickly. So first of all, I'll do try on haul. So what I'll do usually is I'll make very short phrases and I'll just type it down, like whatever you think people are gonna search up. Usually if I'm gonna search this up, I won't search up this entire thing. I'll search something like unboxing back to school, something like that, right? So I'm gonna say back to school haul, back to school unboxing, summer clothing, or like cheap summer clothing, or cheap back to school. It depends if it's actually cheap, if you can actually get away with doing that sort of stuff. Like for one of my videos called Top 10 Free Fonts, I had 1 paid font, but I got away with it because 9 out of 10 of the fonts were free. So, it did me pretty well. It went pretty well in the search. It has like 300,000 views, so I'm pretty happy with it. If you mention any brands, any sort of, public figure or anything very important in the video as well, you can type that in as well. So maybe like best Vans sneakers, best shoes for the summer, or something like that. Don't make them all the same. I see a lot of people who just type in cheap, new, back to school, summer 2017. I don't think people are just gonna search that up separately. So I really recommend you to type in phrases instead of just words. And I have 2 really small tips for you guys right now. I'm not sure if either of them actually work. The first one is adding emojis to your title can improve the amount of views you get. I guess people just find it more aesthetically pleasing, just looks more, cooler. So I think in this case you can do like clothes, and then you can just put a shirt or something like that, or an apple for back to school. vidIQ has this built-in thing where you can actually click on this and there's an emoji. I'm sure you can just search it up on Google as well, but this is just a lot more convenient. The other tip I have is when you're doing your tags, type in your channel name. So I usually do Steven Van, and so what this does is it makes this video more likely to come in your other recommended videos list. And when somebody search up Steven Van or your channel name or whatever it is, this is more likely to appear higher. I recommend you do this for any people you collaborate with. If you make a video with them, you should type in their name as well, because when somebody searches up their channel, your video might appear, which is great because you're introduced to a new audience. So yeah, that's just the general outline I do. It usually takes me about 10 minutes to do this whole thing. So the title probably takes me the fastest because I've gotten used to capitalization, just like the layout of a title. The description probably takes me the longest. I get lazy with it sometimes and I'll just end it off like this, and I won't go in depth with what happened in the video or specific things. If you actually check out my music effects tutorial, I set a timestamp for every single effect and I describe the effect, like the name of the effect. This way, if someone just wanted to see one effect, they search it up, just say ghosting effect, and they searched up, this video would appear higher up in that search, which is good because they'd see the other effects, they'd subscribe, they're like, oh, this is so cool, there's more than one effect, So usually you would want to fill out the amount of tags you can to the max, because that way you can optimize the amount of views you will get. Same thing with the description, type in as much as you can, don't spam or anything. Another thing that will help you out drastically is adding playlists. So I have a playlist for basically everything from my, videos in general, to my music videos, to my music video effects, to my video editing tutorials, to my Adobe Premiere Pro tutorials. There's a very specific playlist I have, and it's very helpful because when somebody plays a playlist, it auto plays to the next video and the next video and the next video, which will help you get views. And it's just a great way to organize your content. So I think that's very helpful as well. And there's some cases when people search up playlists only. For example, in a lot of cases, people want to learn a certain software or want to see a series and they just want to let it play and they just want to learn everything about it. They just want to watch all the videos. So it's helpful that you have this, and it's more convenient for them because they don't have to go searching through a channel. I find this extremely helpful for when you want to watch a movie on YouTube and there's part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a lot more helpful if the videos are in a playlist. The last thing you want to do is actually go to your end screens and cards and apply cards. You can also apply annotations if you want, but I don't think anyone uses annotations anymore. I'd rather use an end screen. So go there. Let me just go there for a second here and just show you an example of one completed video that I've made and just how it looks like front to backward. Is that how you say it? Front to, I don't know the term, but just like how it looks like overall and how I would title my videos generally. When I actually look back at the videos that have done most successful, it's usually top 10 videos or best free video editors or best free something, just because in those videos, there's a lot more I can talk about. Especially in top 10 videos, I can describe each one of those top 10 things. So I'm going to show you an example of a video that did very well. It has 90,000 views in around 2-3 months right here. Very good like ratio. It's my music effects tutorial right here. So you can see I use 3,000 words right here. If you go back here, I use 1,600. So let's just go here. You can see I listed every single effect name, made it more convenient for the viewer by placing a timestamp. This increases the amount of views I get, and the more views you get, the more likely YouTube is going to favor your video over another and put you higher up in the search. So you can see here, I give a brief description similar to how I did it in right here. You can see the title right here is basically in the description. I mentioned some video editors that you can do this in. I said you can recreate these in other ones, and I listed other ones just in case people who don't have Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what this tutorial is for, can still search up Final Cut music video effects tutorial and see this video. Then I include some of the links that I mentioned in this video and some things I used. And then here, I gave just some advice that I have right here. Some things that I mentioned, which are some of the blend modes that I use: screen, add, soft light. Then I also mentioned how this is relevant to the viewer, how they can apply this into their own videos. So I said you can apply this in films, another keyword, gaming videos, another keyword, TV shows, another keyword, music videos, another keywords, epic, another keyword, transition, another keyword. So you can see here, they actually give you a score. It says 43 out of 50 right here. In my checklist, I did 7 out of 8. I didn't do closed captions just because it takes too long to do that in my opinion. There's something similar for WordPress for bloggers where there's a checklist. I'm not sure what it's called, but they have something similar to this, but this one's vidIQ. And basically they recommend you here some things that will help you improve your SEO. So keywords and title, like I explained, triple keywords. So basically what triple keywords is 5 different keywords appearing 3 different times. So there's going to be 5 keywords that appear 3 times in your description. So let's just find an example. You can probably find video effects or tutorial 3 times around here. You can see how many playlists this is in. This is in 12 playlists over here. That's like crazy, 12, that's a lot. You can see how they ranked and how it ended up. So music video effects, Premiere video effects, best music video effects, Stephen Van, my channel, YC Imaging, a channel that is popular for video effects, Sam Calder editing, that's a popular topic. It didn't rank, however. Premiere Pro music and video editing, just a bunch of different ones. So I think I did pretty well. And here they might recommend you some, so music video editing might help out. I'm gonna go here and replace it with this just because I think it would do better because this didn't rank anyways. So let me just save this. And let me just go over to end screens and cards to show you guys how it looks like. You want to utilize everything you can. So in this case, I used all 5 of the cards and I placed them across the video. This would just help me get more views overall after they click on me in the search. And here in my end screen, what I did is I placed a video editing tutorial playlist so that people can continue to watch my videos. So here, if they click on it, it goes through all my other videos. And the last thing I can just advise you guys to do is if you have Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, just link it all into your YouTube video. Don't spam, post it once. There's no reason to post it a lot more. And then yeah, I'm actually gonna go to the analytics and show you guys where most of my views are coming from so that you guys can see that what I'm saying is actually legitimate. So over here, I think I actually over exaggerated a bit. It's at 54%, which is pretty impressive to be honest. You can see where my traffic, where my views are coming from. So most of it is coming from the YouTube search And you can see here the watch time, the average watch time is higher than most of the other ones, meaning when people click on my video, they enjoy it. The reason why is maybe there's a playlist, maybe the description is well written and they appreciate that, or maybe the content is just good by itself. You want to make sure that your content is good and that you're not clickbaiting anybody through your titles, but you got to be smart with them at the same time. Some of the tags, descriptions, thumbnails, and stuff like that will also help you appear in the suggested videos box, which is the second highest of my views. Playlist here actually helped me get some views, as you can see right here. It got me around 2,000 views in the past month, and screens as well. Video cards and annotations as well, as you can see here. And external, I'm assuming that's like Twitter, Facebook, stuff like that have helped me get over 25,000 views. So you can see the power of social media over there. If you have a big following on any other platform, you can do that as well. And yeah, besides all that stuff, besides all the written analytical stuff, I have to say that the thumbnail is still very important. Make sure that your thumbnail is eye-catching and that you would click on it yourself. Don't make it so complex. Usually the ones that do best are screenshots of a person, a screenshot of like a desktop computer. You can see that when you search up how-to tutorials and stuff. A very complex thumbnail that you make in Photoshop, you think you're cool, really turns me off sometimes just because it doesn't look professional. Most professional things look very clean and very simple, very straight to the point. The thumbnail and the title are the first things people see when they search up your videos, whether they see it on your YouTube channel, whether they see it through Facebook, through a Twitter post, on Instagram, when they search it up, when they see it on the suggested videos bar, when they see on the homepage, the thumbnail and the title are the first things they see. So make sure that those two things are perfect. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped you out. I think this is one of the most detailed videos I've ever had. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed and take the time to learn how to improve your SEO. And just shout out to vidIQ for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate their service. My name's Steven, and I'll see you in the next one.